Hi guys, welcome back to This Wicked Good Life. In today's video, I am taking you thrift shopping. And I know the quality is not great because I had to slow down the video because I was moving so fast. But here we are in Goodwill. I am just browsing the aisles, looking at everything. I was in a little bit of a rush this day, so I was just looking for the sale tags, really. They had a ton of dishes and glassware, and I love that amber colored glass that was on the bottom there. And I am just kind of showing you what they have at the thrift store. On this day, the green and gray tags were on sale, 50% off or 75. I liked that cute little jar for orange juice in the summer, but it was not on sale, so I passed on that. And that was just a little figurine. I was curious on the price. And I will be working on making these more viewable for you. I just wanted to show you a little bit of what I was doing this day. And it's fun to look back and see some things that I didn't notice when I was shopping. I've seen a few things in the video when I was editing just the film part of it first. This Goodwill had a good amount of pretty random items, but it's one of those things when you're thrifting, you kind of have to look up and down every aisle because you just never know what you're going to come across. Sometimes things will be, hidden under a couple items, or it'll be a really great brand item that someone has just brought to the thrift store because they did not want to deal with selling it. And right here, I see this dark wood, which I love the dark wood color. It was like a little platter that was in the shape of leaves. I liked it, but didn't need it, and it was not on sale. So I might go back in another week to see what else they have, or maybe if I see items that I liked but didn't grab, they might be on sale next week. And here I am just looking at some more of the kind of amber glass items. That one was an Anchor brand, I believe. I was interested in this pie plate because it looks like amber glass, maybe Pyrex, but it had a red tag, which was not on sale. So I am trying to take some things off of it so I can look, but I did decide to hold off. And that's something that when I go back, I will keep an eye out for, and maybe the red tags will be on sale next week. This pan, I believe I already have. I might need to check the size of it, but it's a Corning glass Pyrex, made in the USA. And that's the color dishes that I have a bunch of and I love. So anytime I see that color, I pick it right up and check it out. And then on the other side of this aisle, it was kind of some random, it was all lids to like pots and pans, which I found very odd. Oh, and I do pick up this strainer here because I am in the need of a new strainer. And I want a stainless steel one, but that one was very lightweight, so I passed. So as you can see, they have a bunch of pots and pans. And then I saw this. It is a giant drink dispenser, but I love the little white. They're $6. So I did pass on it because it was not on sale, and I was just being very picky this day, but I think I love it, and I think I need it. It's missing its lid. That's the one downside. So I was kind of looking at all of these lids, but nothing matched. I believe it probably had an all glass lid or maybe a white porcelain lid. It just looks so farmhousey, and I love it. So that's something I will probably go back for. Now we are into another store. This is the Salvation Army. And I started with the kids stuff because I was kind of looking for anything for my son. So the video gets a little better in this store. I was able to go a little slower and they were less busy. So I didn't have to worry about, catching people on camera. I did briefly look at the shoes. See, like those tub things are awesome. I didn't look to get prices, but that would probably be a great deal if that's something that you needed. And then I'm looking for a wagon, not a stroller, but I looked over here. Of course, there's that little radio flyer one, but I want a collapsible one. So here I found these little puzzles, and they are older, but they were 49 cents a piece. And then I saw perfect puzzles for homeschool. I'm not going to get the little dinosaur one or the numbers, but I do grab 3 of them. This one is all fruits, so that will be great for my little kiddo learning fruits and vegetables and all that. And then I also grabbed this one, which is great. It goes big, bigger, biggest, which is a concept that we will be working on when the school year starts. So I picked up that one as well. And I did grab the veggies. And they're just so cute. So you can work on, puzzle making. Is that what you would call it? But also it's showing the fruits, the vegetables, and we can work on different concepts and go with the theme. And then up top, there was a little alphabet puzzle, which I passed on because I have a bigger one. But now I'm seeing underneath there is a little animals floor puzzle. And that's probably something I would have looked at least looked at the price, but it's hard to catch everything when you are just, browsing. These are some more cute puzzles. I didn't grab any, but just little sweet old, I don't know if you'd call them vintage puzzles. Really cute. Could make for cute wall art too in a little nursery. And then just some miscellaneous toys that we don't need. That one with the alphabet was interesting, but gambling on it because you're not sure if it's going to work or not. And so we will keep on looking. This store had a ton of puzzles. They did have clothes as well, same with the Goodwill, but with clothing, you really have to look through every single item to find the good ones, and I just didn't have the time on this day. So I was kind of just perusing up and down every aisle, just quickly glancing to see if anything caught my eye. That Melissa and Doug, I think, barn on the bottom probably is a good find, but we already have that. And I did not see it at the time when I was shopping. This little baby swing is a 4-mom swing. I'm pretty sure I know it's not cheap. And that's a great find for someone in need of that. And then just some more kids' toys. Now we've moved on to the dishes. Ton of Christmas stuff, and it's May. But I guess you just put out what you get in. I like this plate, just the look of it, the color, that off-white color, I enjoy. Only $1.99, and it's ceramic. And then we get down here, I think there's some serving utensils that I end up looking at because I'm always looking for pasta making tools. I want to start getting into making pasta and making my own pasta. So I was kind of just looking in here for that. There's a little apple slicer, old strainer. So a couple good items in there. And similar with this, you kind of have to just look through. You could just walk by this bin and not even look in it, and you might pass up a really great find. I also found this interesting. They have silverware, just miscellaneous silverware, 25 cents a piece. So if you're missing a just one fork or something from your set, you could check a Salvation Army near you. Just interesting. And we will keep going. More decor. This aisle was kind of just miscellaneous items. I didn't really find much here. It kind of seemed that, Goodwill is a little bit more organized, where organized and neat, I guess, and they try to take a little bit better quality, I would say, than the Salvation Army, but the Salvation Army also is a great cause, so it's worth a shot. That little thing on the right there was one of those little book vases, which I thought was cute, and I did glance at it, but just don't need right now. They had all kinds of binders, so for back to school, if you're looking for some cheap binders. And that's a calendar. I liked the elephant, but I don't need a calendar. Cork board. Not sure what the price was on that, but I passed. And again, just trying to show you what all is at these stores and what you can find secondhand to stay in budget and just live more frugally. Plus, it's good for the environment. Sorry guys, we had a little interruption. I got a phone call. That little container reminded me of my grandmother, which is why I picked it up. They also had on the bottom, as you can see, some dish sets. So you could buy the whole set, which was nice to see secondhand, because a lot of times you just get miscellaneous dishes. Sometimes you'll get a set of dinner plates, but not the entire set. So I liked that. Not something I need, but then we're looking here at some bottles, just showing you what they had. Oh, I think that's a Tupperware dish right there. I tapped that with my nails because if it was glass, I was interested, but it was plastic. It's a couple Tupperwares I see there. More glassware, which I did not need. I did look at these plates, see what I mean. It's like a whole set of little dinner plates. These were plastic. I was just interested to see if they were microwavable and all of that, but passed on those. I didn't get anything else here. Just showing you some more. See, like that copper dish, I would be interested to look at now if I were to go back, but I was just recording to show you guys kind of what is out there for secondhand shopping, and you can find some great deals. And then this store is a consignment shop. So the things here are a little bit more expensive, but generally a little better quality because they don't take everything that comes through the door. And I do consign here, so I did end up getting 2 t-shirts, which I don't show in the video, t-shirts for my son, but technically they were free because I used my credits that I had through them when I consign. I do like coming into this place. This is called Polish. I liked that cute little top there. They always have cute decor. I'm seeing that willow tree figurine up top. That's probably, maybe it's I can't tell if it's actual willow tree or not. But they've got some cute things. But see, like that was cute for camping, but I think it was like around $5, which is a little bit more than I was willing to spend on this day. And they display everything nicely here. It's not sectioned off like Goodwill where all the dishes are in one spot. They kind of make little, what would you call it? Just little areas where they place things to make them look nice and presentable. I saw these cute little bowls. Took a peek at the price and decided not. That is the downside to shopping at a consignment shop. You do find some good items once in a while, especially if you can catch a sale, but today I did not find much. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you enjoyed shopping with me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so that you can see more content like this next time that I go in town thrifting.